Honestly, do you really want to miss out on 1/3 of the Disney World magic and stay off-site? I say go for the whole enchilada and stay at a Disney resort. On episode 57, we make our case for Disney resorts as we go Geekin on Walt Disney World. Welcome to the Geekin on Walt Disney World podcast. I'm your co-host, Curtis Stone. We are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast that will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. And speaking of the co-host, on the Skype we have the smartest, the cutest, the sweetest daughter in the world, Lindsay.
Hello, everyone.
I heard you rustling papers during my little intro there.
It was my sorcerer cards.
Well, then that's okay. You're playing with your sorcerers of Magic Kingdom cards.
Yes.
Which you were doing when we first connected on Skype.
Yes, I'm addicted to them. I love them so much.
Oh, you're enjoying that.
Yes, I'm wearing the t-shirt right now, actually, too. So
they have a t-shirt?
Yes, it enhances your abilities during the game. It makes you more powerful.
Sounds like you've picked up an addiction while you're down in Disney World, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a good thing because mostly it's free, so it's good.
Well, for those of you that are just joining us for the first time, or one of the first times, Lindsay is my 21-year-old daughter who is down at Disney World doing the college intern program. And she is joining us via satellite. No, that's the old days. Via the internet. And we're talking Disney World today, Lindsay. I'm so really excited to look at and compare. What was that noise?
My roommate sneezing.
Oh. Okay. Yes, at least my dogs are sleeping. You won't hear them tonight.
Yeah.
We got roommates sneezing. All right. So, yeah, I've been really looking forward to comparing Disney World resorts since we last stayed down in February at the Pop Century, which really, for me and you, Lindsay, covered all of the types of resorts you can possibly stay on site, on property at Disney World.
Yes, we completed the quest.
We have run the gamut, so to speak, over our last 16 years of going to Disney World. And I think we are very qualified for this topic, and we will go into that. At first, we're talking to Disney Lindsay. We'll talk. It's a little late. Yeah, it's a little late tonight. We're going to talk to Lindsay about some things that she's been doing while she's down there having some fun beyond the working. And I got some community shout outs, and then we will get right into this big comparison, looking at all the Disney World Resort options and talking about our experiences, our likes, dislikes. I even going to throw in some Mama Says, because I interviewed Mama before getting on the podcast and get her take on some of these places that we've stayed in on the past. All right, Lindsay.
All
so
right.
It's just you and I, no guests tonight.
I know, but we work well together, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's been a while. So let's work our magic. I understand you went to Animal Kingdom today.
Yes, I did.
So how was your day? How was your day going to Animal Kingdom today?
It was amazing. The only thing I can complain about is the heat. Yeah.
You are. It's, I'm in Connecticut and it's like 30s. It's kind of cold. It's supposed to be cold this week, I think. It's still kind of, spring. A lot of snow still on the ground. How hot is it in Florida?
It was a solid 85 all day with the humidity, which makes it feel even hotter.
And Animal Kingdom being the hottest park probably on property.
Well, I would say Epcot is the hottest park, but Animal Kingdom has a lot more walking, so it feels worse.
Doesn't the tropical feel gives a little more humidity? I don't know.
It's true. Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
So what'd you do in Animal Kingdom today?
Just your standard visit. We did our fast passes were for Expedition Everest and what else did we do? So Kilimanjaro Safari. Yeah, we missed our first one because we both got to sleep really late last night and we couldn't get up for the park opening. But we still rode Dinosaur first. It was for Dinosaur, and it took us 10 minutes on that ride.
You went with your roommate, right?
Sorry?
You went with your roommate.
Yeah, I went with my roommate.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, and we saw Festival of the Lion King, which had some technical issues today. Yeah. They didn't do the tumble monkeys at all because one of the tumble monkeys was actually missing, and the stage never went up, and it was just weird. So the show was still good, but it was very strange to see it skip right from one song and right to the next without having any transition.
That's a big part of that show. That's interesting that it was not there and they skipped it.
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes. That's that one song, the Tumble Monkey song, and it was completely gone.
Yeah.
So that was strange, but it was still a great show. Totally packed. There were actually people standing in the theater. It was so packed.
Oh, really? I didn't know they let people stand.
Neither did I, and I was very surprised. I was telling Stan when she was sitting next to me I was like, I've never seen people stand in this theater before. And also, our favorite part, I think this made our day, was Timon really got into the action today. And at the end of the finale, when he's supposed to be standing over by the giraffe, usually he stands on the side and dances over there. He got really into the circle of life and was doing the dance with the dancers on the main pedestal. And it was hysterical.
He had to make up for the monkeys missing.
I guess so. I mean, like, 'cause his mouth was moving and everything, and he was doing the dance. It was fantastic.
Oh, good. Well, that's one of your favorite shows, I know.
Yeah, it is my favorite show. So yeah. It was still good. And then we actually ended up having lunch at the Yak and Yeti quick service outside. Besides the seating, which was difficult and hot, the food was delicious.
I was disappointed. I wanted to do that in February, and actually, I think you were the reason why I didn't do it because
sorry,
me and Mom were over there. We had plans to do lunch, and then you called and said you were available to meet us. And then Mom was, "Oh, let's go meet Lindsay." So you came and picked us up before, and we ended up going. I don't know where we went.
We went to Epcot.
Yeah.
No, we went to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, we ended up having lunch over there.
Yeah,
that's right. And I was looking forward to trying it's not really called the Yak and Yeti, is it? I mean,
it is. It's called the Yak and Yeti quick service.
It is, okay.
The signs don't say it, but once you get your receipt, it says the Yak and Yeti.
Oh, does it? Okay. And what'd you have?
I had the only vegetarian item on the menu, so that was the couscous and roasted vegetables wrap.
Okay.
It was very, very good, very filling. It was seasoned, not spiced, but seasoned very well. It was delicious. And Sam had a salad, the chicken ginger salad, and she said it was very good. So yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was nice.
I understand there's kind of a Chinese food takeout menu there, right?
Yeah, it was pretty much Chinese food. It was a little bit like Chinese and African food mixed together.
Although you guys didn't really have the entrees that.
Yeah, mine was more African food
than
Chinese, but it was still very good. I would definitely recommend it. The dishes that were coming out of there looked more like traditional Chinese food. We saw them, and it did look good, and people seemed to be enjoying it. So I would recommend it, except for the seating. That's the only thing. Go early in the day.
Where's the seating? Like right there?
It's right behind it, and there's not much, and a lot of it's in the sun, so you have to get there early or be lucky.
Did you notice the Flame Tree Barbecue? Is that open yet?
We didn't walk by it, unfortunately. No, I don't know.
That's sort of in the same area there.
I think it must have had walls up then because it was not.
No, I don't think it's due to be up yet. So today is March 16th, Monday, for anyone wondering when we're recording.
Yes.
All right. Did you notice a lot of construction still going on there? I'm sure.
Yeah, new walls. They took down some walls around the Tree of Life and put up more towards Dino Land and that general area.
Right.
It's pretty much the same amount of walls. There's walls on both sides of the bridge when you walk over towards the Tree of Life for the first time, when you enter the park. Completely lined, but it's getting better. There are more walls over by Expedition Everest now, though, too.
Okay.
So it's like they take some down, they put more up.
How long did you stay at Animal Kingdom?
We were there till 3:00, so we stayed from 9:30 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did a lot. Has your roommate been there before?
Yes, she's been many times.
Yeah, okay. So you just kind of hang around?
Yeah, we just did Festival Lion King and those rides, and we also went to Rafiki's Planet Watch because I wanted to pet the sheep and the goats.
Oh, yes, I was listening back to our podcast, and you had said you had never noticed that before.
No, I had no idea, and it's been there the whole time, and it was swarmed with little children, but of course, it was like all the little children than me petting the sheep.
Well, this is a spring break for some colleges, too. Are you noticing the crowds?
Yeah, very heavy crowds today. Very, very, yes.
But you had a lot of little kids over there petting the...
Oh, yes, many, many children.
Did you enjoy? Did you pet some of the little goats and stuff?
Yeah, I think I mainly just petted the sheep because they were the ones that were not because it was so sunny today that a lot of them were chilling in the do not pet me areas.
So no surgeries today?
No, nothing hit big, but there was a very adorable pig hanging out with the sheep today and the goats.
Oh yeah,
and he was getting his belly scratched by one of the keepers, and he was letting some guests scratch his belly.
Like what kind of pig? Like a potbelly pig or a...
Yeah, a big guy.
Oh, I don't remember him. I love those guys.
Yeah, very, very sweet. Like That's a dog. It looked like just like our Lola.
They're very smart, yeah. Well, Lola, our bulldog.
Yeah.
She's like
the keeper was calling his name. I don't remember what his name was, but he was looking at her. And
that's cute.
He would roll over and sit down for her. It was very sweet.
Yeah, they say they're very smart. The bulldog is like a little sausage. my little pop, like a little potbelly pig.
Yep.
She's so cute and lovable. No guitar, Dan?
Yeah, he was walking around. Yeah. We didn't stay to watch him though, but he was there.
All right. So that's good. You got a chance to see the petting zoo. You see, I wasn't kidding.
Yeah. I definitely like to go back and spend more time there.
Awesome. Anything else that stands out for today? Over at Animal Kingdom.
At Animal Kingdom, there's a lot of construction going on in the parking lots. Just FYI, if it doesn't get crowded some days, just be worried. Just be careful because you could get blocked out of that parking lot because a whole side of the parking lot is closed right now.
Oh, really? What for? Do you know?
It looks like they're just refurbishing and putting in new spots.
Oh.
But a whole half of the parking lot is closed.
That's a huge parking lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. All right. Before, I know you went to see Cinderella movie today, which just opened this past weekend, I believe. And I'm a little disappointed because I'm not able to go see it with you.
I know.
And without having you here home with me, I probably won't get a chance to see it.
When it comes out, you'll get it.
I got a lot of work from church from you. I had to do a lot of church work this weekend.
Yeah, my job.
I had your job and my job to do.
Yeah.
Because they relied so much on you. But anyways, Lindsay, before I do that, I want to talk. I've seen pictures of the new Magic Kingdom hub area being opened up.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It's only half of the hub so far. It's the half that's closer to Main Street, and then there's the other two plots that are closer to the castle.
Yep.
They're beautiful little patches of grass with fountains.
Yep. Oh,
and they actually relocated the brass statues that were around the partner statue into those areas. So the Goofy statue, the Donald statue,
the
Pluto statue, they're all in those areas right now. They're gorgeous. The grass it's fake grass. So you can
really?
And yeah.
It's fake, really?
Yeah. Well, because otherwise it would attract bugs and stuff.
I guess. Yeah, I noticed a picture. I saw a guy laying in the grass.
Yeah. A lot of people do often.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that quite a few times. There's no shade. That's the only thing that I would say is tough.
Sure. Yeah.
But obviously it's because it's a great spot to watch Wishes from and the castle show.
Gives you more real estate to watch Wishes from.
But don't expect to be in there unless you're there an hour before because it does fill up really fast.
So you think it's going to make getting out of Wishes easier? Or, you still got to go down Main Street there's only limited.
Well, they're creating a second exit, which is not done yet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's going to be around the side where, what's that restaurant called? What's the restaurant opposite Casey's Corner?
Oh. I can't think of it. You talking right across the street from it?
Yeah, right behind the
Plaza?
bakery. Yes, the Plaza.
Okay, yeah.
The Plaza restaurant. There's going to be a exit in that general area.
Oh, around the other side of that?
Yeah, because the way that it's literally, it goes straight to the parking lot, that backstage area. So
Okay. Yep.
yeah, it's a quick walk right through. So it makes sense to put an exit
that'd be
through
cool.
there.
Would that be easier for guys like us going to the Bay Lake Tower?
Yeah, I think it will be. But yeah, there's a lot of construction right now, right in front of the castle. You know where they used to have that little garden in front of Tomorrowland?
Yeah.
That is all gone right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture all of the walls that were up when we were there in February.
Yeah, some of them came down, but there's new ones.
I just, it's funny. It's like any renovation. I can't picture the finished thing at all. And when you see it, you're like, wow, it looked so horrible before, but what a huge improvement it is. Whether it's
the new viewing areas for Wishes are absolutely beautiful, and I'm like seeing them done. It makes me really excited to see it when it's completely finished.
Yeah, I wonder.
They did do a very nice job with it. It fits perfectly in with the aesthetic of Main Street and into the majesty of the castle. So
nice.
It's a great transition.
You have any guess when they'll have it all finished?
No idea.
Okay. No problem. But I didn't realize they'd be opening up part of it already. So that's good news.
Yep.
Awesome. There's just so much construction going on everywhere down there.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I mean, there is hardly any place that's not touched by some sort of renovation or construction, which is...
It's true.
It's hard when you're trying to enjoy it now, but it's all great for the future.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things I love about Disney World. They're always changing things, and man, like never before. There's just stuff going on.
Yeah.
And all right, Lindsay, let's talk about the Cinderella movie.
Okay.
You just went there, and the other cool thing is you can tell us about the theater you went to, because you went to Downtown Disney, I believe, right?
Yes, they have two types of theaters down there. They're both AMC, but the one we visited was the dine-in theaters, and they also call them the fork and screen theaters. So what happens is it's specially designed theater seats. They're like recliners, each seat. And they have like a bar-style table in front of you, and you can order food from your seat. You just press the little buzzer, and the waitress or waiter comes and fills your order and brings you your drinks and food. It's also serviced by a full bar, which is out in the lobby. And it's a great range of food and reasonably priced for the experience that you're getting.
Very nice. Now, so explain to me, is this just one theater for that option?
No, there's 10, I believe.
10 that have that kind of food option like that?
Yep.
Fork and, what'd you call it?
Fork and screen.
Fork and screen. Yes. There's 10 movies playing?
Well, there's 25 theaters total in that complex.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive. The other 15 are or whatever are on the other side.
And this is on what they call the West End, isn't it? We're near Lanuba.
Yes, it's the west side of Downtown Disney.
Right.
So.
Wow, Lindsay. What else?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was going to say what else was playing, but who cares?
Not much right now, actually. I think they had 9 screenings of Cinderella tonight.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. That's only fair. Really, they had all nine of them open for Cinderella.
Yeah, there were like 2 other movies playing, but at like different times. So.
All right, so the atmosphere and the food and drinks were good.
Yeah, and it's clean, just very fun.
Yeah. Good atmosphere, like fun atmosphere.
Yes, it's quiet. Because actually, the dine-in theaters, that's the one thing. The dine-in theaters are 18 years and old only. You cannot bring children to these theaters.
Oh, okay.
At all. So not even with parents. So.
Really? All right.
Yes.
Was it crowded?
Not really.
Okay.
We bought tickets beforehand, though, and I do suggest that you buy tickets online beforehand, because then you can pick your seat, because it's assigned seating.
How far ahead did you buy your ticket?
3 days.
Okay. Very good. It's assigned seating. All right.
Yes.
There a lot of seats in there?
Smaller than your average movie theater. I mean, I'm going off of what we have at home, which are pretty small theaters. Probably about the same number.
Okay.
Maybe a few less.
100?
Yeah, about.
All right. Now, let's talk about this movie is not animated.
No, it's a live action with CGI.
Okay. And the only thing I know about it, we saw a really good preview when we were in Hollywood Studios in February. They had a very long preview of the scene where the fairy godmother basically gets Cinderella ready for the ball, right?
Yeah, and honestly, that's the one scene that really has a lot of CGI. The other only thing that has CGI is the mice throughout the movie.
Okay.
It's very beautifully done, honestly. And if you're a fan of like the classic Cinderella story that's told by Disney, it's the same thing. It pretty much doesn't deviate from that at all.
Like some of the other movies they've done.
Yeah, so like the thing that I compared it most to was Maleficent.
Right.
Which, like we said, we did enjoy Maleficent, but it wasn't what we were expecting, and it did take a lot of liberties.
Right.
This is the total opposite. If you didn't like Maleficent, you will like Cinderella.
It tells the story, but
it stayed very true to the actual Cinderella story and all the little backstory that they give it. They don't give too much backstory, but what they do give backstory to, it's very like believable.
Right.
It fits in with the classic fairy tale that Disney told. So
what'd you like about this movie?
The actors were fantastic. All of them. The whole cast was amazing. The CGI was adorable. You could tell it was CGI, but it was still very fitting. It just fit in with the fairy tale sort of theme.
Yeah. I just saw Jurassic Park on TV. Mom and I were watching it.
Yeah.
It's really horrible as far as
yeah, we're not a fan of CGI too much in our family, I've noticed.
Well, I don't know if it was CGI. I mean, when was that movie? Like 80s or something? I mean,
that was like puppets, though.
I don't know. It's computer graphics, I think, of some sort. But
yeah,
it was pretty bad for the day.
Yeah, and just so you know, Cinderella, this is not a musical at all. So if you don't like musicals, I guess you'd be pleased. There's no actual music from the original Cinderella in it.
Okay.
Which I was a little bit surprised about, but it does have a pretty little theme song that goes with it. And if you're thinking of bringing your kids to it, it gives a great message. Just be kind.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
It don't be mean like the mean sisters.
Yeah, be brave, be kind. That's pretty much the message.
The mean stepmother.
Yeah.
But because Cinderella is kind and nice and beautiful, she gets the prince.
Well, she gets to go to the ball. She gets her dream come true.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the classic Disney princess.
Yeah, so it's definitely, if you like the original Cinderella, you'll like the new live action. It's very beautiful. And
so you think it's going to do well in the theater with the kids and the families?
Definitely, it's not going to be like what people are expecting with Into the Woods. It's what you see is what you get. It's Cinderella.
Very good. Anything that you didn't like?
Honestly, not that I can think about right now. Honestly, I would have liked the music from the original Cinderella.
Yeah.
Just because I was expecting Disney Cinderella, but that's the only thing. And I'm not too upset because it was still really good.
The animated one, right, had a lot of great music.
Yeah, the soundtrack is very recognizable from the animated.
The mice were really cute.
Yeah, the mice do not talk in this one though, so that's nice.
Yeah, and
they're still in it though.
It's a very cute animated movie.
It is,
especially for its day. I don't know. Well, it's very
classic.
Good. Yeah, it really is classic Disney. All right. Anything else from Cinderella today that you saw?
No, go see it.
Yeah, go see
it's great.
Me go see it, or people listening?
Everyone go see it.
I'll wait till I see you again.
Yeah.
Watch it on video.
Yes.
All right, Lindsay, anything else that I didn't capture that you've been doing that's fun on your off days?
What did we talk about? I'm trying to think.
Well, you can think about that. If you come up with something, you let me know. Let me get into a couple of community shout outs.
All right.
A really funny Twitter faux pas from your father today.
Oh, geez.
That our friend Lauren in California caught me on. I was last minute trying to see if I could get a guest on for tonight. Mm-hmm. And because your schedule's been really tough for us to schedule anything. That's kind of the reason why we're solo tonight, or else we would have had a guest on to talk about resorts. But I was direct messaging someone this morning, and then while I was at work, he responded and I was responding back, and I accidentally responded to the world instead of direct message. And she caught. She said, was this really for the world, or was this for direct message? I was in a rush. I was so busy at work today. Yeah. I don't know how I did it. But yeah, that was nothing really, It wasn't bad.
Exciting.
It wasn't bad, but it was like, ugh, nobody's gonna know what that was.
Yeah.
Or I said to her, well, now everyone knows how I schedule guests on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
The inside scoop. Over the last couple of podcasts, I've asked some people to email me questions or say hi, give us some encouragement. And I had a new fellow, Patrick, and his fiance from Nashville, Tennessee. Now, I love Nashville, Tennessee, because I'm a country music fan, baby.
Oh, jeez.
I've actually been there one time many, many years ago. I would love to go back there again. Beautiful. Tennessee is beautiful. We had a plant that when I worked for, I went down to visit that was close to Nashville and spent a couple nights in near Nashville. I'd love to go back there again. But I just wanted to let's give a shout out to Patrick and his fiance. A very nice email. Thank you very much. And just a little quote here. We recently stumbled on to yours podcast, that is, and gotta tell you, we really enjoy it! ! The laid back feel and format, along with the family feel, makes the show a very entertaining yet easy listen. I love those kind of people. Are so
that's what we're aiming for, which is good.
Yeah, they're so creative with their emails and niceties to us, and I really appreciate that. Makes my day. They actually work, Lindsay, in the performing arts industry and run their own theater company.
That is so cool, because that's what I wanted to do when I first started.
I know, and I hope when you're down there,
life smacked me in the face.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but I hope you're encouraged. And I remember when I was down there waiting for you, while you were doing some of the preliminaries there, I saw a poster how Disney will allow you to see some of the backstage stuff. I think you'd be really good with the backstage technical theater stuff.
I think so too.
And so I hope you get a chance to check that out, on your spare time.
Yeah.
You get some opportunity to do that. And, but anyway, this would be a great, Patrick and his fiance, I think, would be an awesome guest. And they're really enthusiastic Disney fans, and I can't wait. I have kind of a little backlog of people to get on the show.
Demand.
So, Lindsay, you got to really tell me your schedule. I don't like to have anyone on without having you too.
I know.
But and hopefully we'll get your schedule. It'll be a little easier coming up.
Yeah.
So if you're waiting from us to get on a show, please be patient.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
No, it's just what it is. It is what it is. And we will get to you guys. We love having people on the show. Another friend who's been emailing us and listener, Jason, he's been coming back to me. I just wanted to mention something he just emailed me too. He was talking about the last podcast, and he's saying, glad you found a way to keep your daughter on the podcast, with a little smile. What's the equal sign with the parentheses? Is that a bigger smile?
Which one?
A little equal sign with a parenthesis?
No, it's just a different way.
So the colon with the smile?
Yeah, it's just different.
Thanks again for all the live recordings at WDW. It's helping me get through the wait till December. I like that. That's what we like to do, make that the distance between now and your next vacation, make that wait a little easier.
Yes.
All right. And with that, I like how he mentions how I'm glad your daughter's on the podcast still, because you're in Florida now, and we got you via Skype. And he liked the live recording, which made me think, why don't we have Lindsay do some live recordings while she's in the parks? And I'm going to call this a new segment, Agent L, which is a takeoff on the Disney Agent P, Phineas and Ferb, right, Linz?
Yes, the Agent P World Showcase Adventure is like one of my favorite things.
Right, so Agent L for Lindsay, and I'm going to give Lindsay assignments, and I want her to go out into the parks, and I think you're going to use your iPhone.
Yes.
With a recording. Can you use maybe your headphones? I don't know if you need your headphones, but
yeah, they sound pretty good.
Yeah, get a little recording app and just do 15 minutes live recording. And your first assignment, are you ready for your first assignment?
I'm ready.
The next chance you get, I know you're going to be working solid for a few days.
About a week, yeah.
For about a week. But when you get your next chance, your assignment, because I love this so much and I'm missing it so much, is the 2015 Flower and Garden Festival.
Yes, and it's amazing so far. I've been many times already.
Right. So I want you to tell us all about the food booths, any other little extras, the flowers, the topiaries, and give us a walking tour. I'm just thinking 15 minutes. We can stick it in as a segment in any podcast that we're doing.
Yeah.
Does that sound cool?
Sounds awesome.
I really appreciate if you can do that for us, Lindsay.
All right.
That will mix the live recording that people really enjoyed from my 4-part series from my trip down there. We'll let you give it a shot. Let's see how you do.
I can't promise I'll be as entertaining as you are.
Well, let's not go that far. People enjoyed it. And they feel like they're in the park, when you get that. So I think it'd be great to do a few minutes of that. And I just want to remind, I did think I mentioned it once before, and I haven't got on this, but Orange Bird pin set. I've got a full set I'm going to give away, and all you got to do is go out to the show notes and make a comment why you should be the winner of this Orange Bird set, and I will mail it out to you if you give me your home mailing address.
Is this a whole big joke now with Lisa because we just keep giving away sets of Orange Bird?
I don't know. I haven't busted on her.
Why is this our thing? It's because of Lisa.
Yeah. I like.
We love you, Lisa.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, she got me on this binge, and
they love the Orange Bird.
They're fun. Yeah, they're so cute and they're fun to collect.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one thing actually, Lindsay, that you were telling me at Magic Kingdom. Speaking of Orange Birds, they switched something over there.
Yes, this was so weird. I was in Magic Kingdom like last week, and we noticed that the signs for the sign in front of Aloha Isle was changed to the Sunshine Tree Terrace, and we thought that was weird because it's always been Aloha Isle, and we thought, okay, maybe it's because they started serving Dole Whips at the Sunshine Tree Terrace, actually at its actual location, that maybe they were just going to keep the names the same just to avoid some confusion.
Yeah.
But we walked over to the Sunshine Tree Terrace over by Aladdin's Carpets, and now it's called Aloha Isle. With they look like they don't belong signs sort of thing. Like they don't look like they're permanent.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what's going on. But as of right now, the Sunshine Tree Terrace is now Aloha Isle, and Aloha Isle is now the Sunshine
Somebody
Tree
playing
Terrace.
a joke on us?
I know. It's very, very strange. They're both still serving Dole Whips and everything. But I don't know what's going on.
Playing tricksters on us.
Yeah, I was very confused.
Chip and Dale switch the signs.
Yeah.
All right.
So, just be warned of that.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Don't get your Dole Whips they have them at both places, don't they? Or no?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. And then you also got them at the Polynesian. So the Dole Whips are here to stay for about who knows what's going on with them.
But I bet they don't have my raspberry lemon slushie over at the other place.
I don't think
at
so.
Both places.
But now they're at Aloha Isle, technically. So.
All right, now I'm really confused.
Confusing.
It's like the buttons on my recorder.
Yeah.
They're upside down.
Backwards.
It's upside down day. All right, excellent. All right, Lindsay. Well, now let's get into the featured segment.
Your featured presentation.
Which is to compare all the Disney World resort options. And I think, Lindsay, that we really qualify for this now. Especially now that we have, especially me, you only stayed one night at the Pop Century.
One night was all I needed.
And I'm going to list the resorts that we have stayed at in case you have any doubt that we know what we're talking about. At least we have opinions on these things.
Yeah, and if we haven't stayed there, we know people who have. So
yes, I think you said that your roommate has stayed at the Coronado Springs.
Yes.
So you might even
we'll talk about that.
You can even make a comment about that if you like. We'll add that in.
Yes.
But I started going 16 years ago, and that would have made you, 5 years old when I started? I went in 1999. Yes. And I stayed at the Royal Plaza my very first time, which is in the downtown Disney area, and which led us to, when we finally went with the kids, we stayed at the DoubleTree Suites, which was across the street in the downtown Disney area, all inside a property. And we'll talk about, some of the details about all these types of resorts. Polynesian we stayed at twice. Do you remember the Polynesian, Lindsay?
I remember the Polynesian, Deb.
Mom and I, for the conference, stayed at the beach club, I think at least twice. And I stayed at the Yacht Club by myself once. I've stayed at the Dolphin with a roommate from one of my Lotus Sphere partners, if you will.
Yep.
We shared a room at the Dolphin, so I've stayed there. And as a family, we stayed at the Swan when my work company sent us there for a different conference, which was
so
really,
awesome.
Which was really cool. So Lindsay have stayed at the Swan. And again, with Mom, I stayed at the Caribbean Beach. Mm-hmm. With the family, we stayed at Port Orleans. So those are the moderates. Mm-hmm. Dolphin and Swan are not Disney-owned properties, but they are pretty high-end. Caribbean Beach and Port Orleans are the moderates. And we have stayed at the deluxe resorts. Well, I mentioned Polynesian and the Beach Club and Yacht Club, but we also have stayed at the Contemporary.
Awesome.
Which we did fairly recently. And for Disney Vacation Club, we have stayed at the Boardwalk Villas, and our favorite and our home place,
the Bay Lake Tower.
The Bay Lake Tower. And now, as recent as February of 2015, we have now come full circle and stayed at Pop Century, which is a value resort.
Yes, sir.
That's my complete list of places we have stayed over the last 16 years. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Yeah, especially because we've stayed at Bay Lake Tower like 6 times.
Yeah. All right, and when people are asking me where to stay, I have a friend of mine who actually was a manager of mine. When he's gone a couple times, and he likes to stay off property. He likes to rent a house and go with another family. So you're talking like 10 other people, and that's not a bad thing. But what I wanted to talk about first, Lindsay, is just to tip this off is, why would you want to stay on property?
Location.
Yeah, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to go to one of my favorite resources just to keep our conversation on track, using the unofficial guide to Walt Disney World as a basis. But a couple things why staying on property Disney Resort, well, convenience. You just said that, actually.
Yeah.
Location. And you get the, extra magic hours.
Yes, which are totally invaluable. And now that I don't get to use them, it's, oh my gosh. I never realized how exceptionally important they are.
And I guess you also get, we've never done the early morning breakfast reservations, but I guess you got to be a Disney Resort guest to do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Babysitting and childcare options. I don't know. Maybe some of the other resorts have that too. But
yeah.
And of course, the Disney's Magical Express, which I think we've really loved that.
It's so magical.
We used to rent a car, and I was a big fan of that until the Magical Express came out, and we were DVC owners. I think the combination of those two things really made and I think the expense of the car went up. I don't know what it was recently, but I know when we first got DVC, it seemed like the car rentals got really jacked up.
Yeah.
And all these things kind of came together, and we're like, well, if we're staying at Bay Lake Tower, which is walking to Magic Kingdom, we got a monorail that goes through our resort that gets you over to Epcot. I mean, really, you only got to take the bus to Hollywood Studios. And then technically, you don't have to do that if you were over at Epcot and you took a boat over.
Exactly.
You could get around that, but then you got to take the bus to Animal Kingdom, of course. But it really cuts down on the buses, which can be time-consuming at times. But yeah, Magical Express, we've just had great luck with that. Can't say enough about that. I mean, your bags, you drop your bags off at the airport. In our case, Bradley International. Is it international? I think so.
Yeah, it is international. It doesn't go very many places internationally, but it is international.
Drop your bags off at the airport when you leave, and they end up in your resort.
So cool.
They carry it right there. It's very convenient. I love it. It's been pretty timely. Not had any problems with it.
No, not at all.
What else? Free parking when you stay on property.
And it is $17 right now per day.
Oh wow!
It's not for your whole stay. It's $17 per day if you don't stay on property, and that's expensive.
I think I'm not going off the book here, but staying at you get in my intro, I said, why miss out on 1/3 of the experience? Because to me, the resorts, and we're going to talk about the experience and how I think it gets plussed as you move up the spectrum of choices.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Right. And I also got Mama's comments, which I'll try to add in there. The other thing they mentioned here is recreational privileges, right? You have the Mickey boats. The kids, you guys really love those Mickey boats when we stayed at the Polynesian.
Yeah.
And, of course, Bay Lake Tower has the boats and fishing options and all kinds of things around the marina. Mm-hmm. And things do. They have parasailing, I think, too.
Yes, they do. They do.
So there's lots of options. You can go fishing, bass fishing, that kind of thing. They're just gorgeous resorts, and I guess the amenities and the pools and the
restaurants.
The restaurants, right? Yeah, I think that was one mistake that we made. I don't call it a mistake. Kind of beginners like not knowing, where we never thought to try the restaurants in the resorts the first 2 times that we went. And really the only reason we did is because the third time that we went down, we went with your Aunt Renata, Mama's sister, and their family, and they turned us on to that. And that was the time we stayed at the Polynesian too.
Yeah. And
then we did a lot of resort. And now, of course, that's
what we do.
It's what we do. Yeah, there's, let's talk about what's all that noise?
It's our beds. They make noise when we sit on them. She didn't mean to. It's just the way it is. Sorry.
No problem.
I'm trying not to move because it sounds like I'm sitting on plastic wrap.
All right. Well, let's talk about. I'm going to go in order of, first of all, the downtown resorts first, and then the value, moderate, Dolphin Swan, Deluxe, and then DVC.
All right.
So that's 6 different options.
Wow.
And we're going to try to work through them. Well, Downtown Disney. Do you remember even, Lindsay, the Downtown Disney? Because that goes back quite a ways in your memory.
No, I actually do remember. I remember the actual hotel. I mean, I can't really say much anymore because I know the Downtown Disney area very well now. But back when we actually stayed there, I do remember the hotels. I remember the World Plaza the most.
Okay.
They had a great complimentary breakfast, or not complimentary, but they did have a great breakfast there. And that was back in the day, though.
Yeah,
it was good. I just remember I was happy when I was there. I mean, so.
Yeah. Do you remember DoubleTree Suites at all?
I remember running down the hallway, but that's about it.
Right. So those hotels, they're not owned by Disney, but they are just inside the gate. They're down near Downtown Disney. There's a little loop there of 5 or 6 different hotels.
It's actually just one street.
It kind of goes in a loop, though, right?
Not really.
I'd call that a Broadway.
It's one street and it goes straight through Downtown Disney. And then there's a way you can go. There's other entrances on other roads, but it's one street.
DoubleTree Suites was nice because it was like a main bedroom and then a family room with pull-out beds. And that was very convenient. It was like, at that time, I remember the price was $99 a night. So the price was good, and it's not that cheap anymore, but it was still good. I had stayed at the Royal Plaza by myself because I had to. It was the only place I could get for the conference. And now I asked her, she said they call it now the B Resort and Spa.
Yes, they do.
The B Resort. I know it took some damage during one of the hurricanes. And she said it's kind of ultra trendy, whatever that means. It kind of had that pinkish colors and everything back.
Yeah, no, it's very sleek now.
Sleek, is that the word?
Modern, yeah.
And I guess they used to have the Disney transportation. The problem with the buses at that time was they stopped at all of the resorts and kind of filled up. So the buses were kind of a pain. But you can walk to Downtown Disney.
Yeah, it's literally right there. And there's tons of people that walk from the hotels to Downtown Disney every night.
DoubleTree and what's now the B, or
it's the DoubleTree, the B, which was the Hotel World Plaza, the Wyndham, and the Hilton. The 4 resorts.
Yeah,
and there's also a what do you call it, Holiday Inn somewhere nearby.
Yep, and that's a pretty good walk if you're at the DoubleTree or the B.
But absolutely, it's not undoable. It's
15 minutes. It's a pretty good walk.
Yeah, just be careful now because there is a lot of construction, and that's going to be like that for a little while. So,
all right, but those, I think these are good intros. If I'm going to talk about the value resorts, and to me, there's nothing wrong if you're just trying out Disney for the first time, small family, and you want to try value. You don't want to go full in with a deluxe, and you just want to try it. That's what people do. They try at the lower end of things, and then they start moving up like we did. I think we're pretty typical in that experience.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's talk about, now that we've stayed at the Pop Century, I'm going to go over to the guide, and let's see what they say. They say the strengths, the theming is fun for anyone over 35. I guess because of the music and stuff and all the things on the wall that throwback of in the day. From 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. And, I was surprised they have a pool bar.
Really?
At the Pop Century.
No, is it just at one pool or
all of them? Kind of the main pool. Yeah,
okay.
There was a pool near where our building was at the 60s, which was just a, nothing special, just swimming pool. But there is a pool bar at the main pool in the middle, kind of near the food court. In the main building, which I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty neat.
Yeah. One bus stop is really cool.
Yes.
So you don't, you just go to one bus stop and it's pretty convenient to walk back to your room from that bus area.
Yes.
There is a walking trail around the lake. They call it the Hourglass Lake. Okay. There's a connecting bridge over the Art of Animation. So like Mom and I we did a little recon over the Art of Animation. And that lake is beautiful. I mean, that area is really pretty.
It's just recently renovated too. That's why. So nice.
And I think we because you were giving us some rides too when you were down there with your car, but convenient parking because you could park like right near your building.
It was really good. And just as far as like a driving your car perspective, it's very it's a great location actually, that resort, as far as getting from place to place. It's very easy.
I was really pleased with the bus service. Honestly, I thought that would be a problem. I'd heard nightmares from years ago, friends of ours stayed at the All-Stars, which might be a different experience because they probably make a lot of stops over there. But I was really pleased with the bus service. I can't complain. And yeah, so convenient parking. And I thought the food court was pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah,
so what kind of cuisine was it? Did they have many options?
Yeah, there was. There's your burgers, your salads, your pizzas, Italian stuff, meatball sub or something like that. Ham grinder, stuff like
not bad.
It's all good. And of course, it was very clean. The building was freshly painted. The buildings were freshly painted.
They were.
Yeah. I think, I call it Commando Central, right? If you're
just literally eat, sleep, and get out of there.
Well, I mean, you could still have fun. I think if you've got a young family, are the little kids really going to care? Are they really going to notice?
No, the kids don't care.
It's a smaller room. Let's see. Let me take a look at their weaknesses. Small rooms that are the same size as All-Stars, but slightly more expensive. Okay. The theming may be lost on kids and teens. They're talking about like the music, like the 60s, 50s kind of stuff.
I really don't think so. I think kids, yeah, but teens will understand it. Yeah.
They say the bus stops at theme parks are a long distance from the park entrances. Yeah, these ones, there's a little bit more of a walk. I know, like Magic Kingdom, you got to walk probably the farthest to get to the bus stop. And it's the biggest group of people I ever saw getting on a bus.
Yeah, they put the luxury ones closer.
For sure. I tell you, I really had no complaints. But Mom, to give you a mom,
you don't have to say much.
She said she wouldn't mind staying there one night before DVC. Was one of her comments. Her biggest thing were the beds were horrible.
That was my complaint. I was just gonna say, if you left that out, I was gonna say they're pretty much the same as the beds that we got here at the college program, which are pretty bad. Yeah. Actually, I would say they might have been a little bit worse.
The good thing for Mom and I, she took one bed and I took the other one. So
yeah,
she had plenty of room to spread out. It was only a double, not a queen.
Yeah, don't share those beds if you have to, whatever. But and then just the sheets were.
Yeah, not high end.
No. You'll definitely need a blanket or something, or 3, if you're gonna keep the air conditioning on.
She liked but she liked the food court and she liked the atmosphere of the resort.
The bathrooms weren't bad in the rooms; they were not bad at all.
She said the room size was fine, and
it's just those beds. That was the only thing I honestly could complain about.
The buses,
the Wi-Fi was good. It was fine.
Yeah. So I was like, I wasn't down on it at all.
Yeah, just the beds.
Good place. Good place. Yeah, good place to start. All right, now as you move up to the moderates, the Caribbean Beach and Port Orleans. You never stayed at. Do you remember Port Orleans?
I do remember the Port Orleans. I remember getting lost there.
Yeah. So.
I remember the what do you call it? The extra bed, my bed that was against the wall, the futon.
Right, that was one of the resorts where you could house 5 people.
Yes, it was cool.
And so again, coming from Mama says the pathways were tough and she got lost.
That's really like, that's one of the worst places to get lost because it's literally like jungle hotel, and it's, if you take a wrong turn, you're in trouble.
The buildings all kind of look the same. She said that on the 3rd floor, but there was no elevator. Now over at Pop, there was an elevator, but here there was no elevator.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I sort of don't remember that, but she reminded me of that. She liked the big water wheel feature over at Port Orleans.
Yes, it's very pretty.
You got the downtown Disney boat. You got a good food court. And she said the boys really liked the Tremble bed for family of 5.
Yes.
The Caribbean Beach is very similarly laid out, and it's really close to Epcot, and you could see the ball and the fireworks from there.
Yes.
Again, the food court was great. She said there was a huge gift shop. I don't recall that. I know the pools were very good too. You got another step up. As you move up, the pluses are a little bit better. I don't remember, for instance, there being a slide even at the Pop Century, but at Caribbean Beach and Port Orleans, you're gonna have a slide and a little more theming in the pool. Mm-hmm. But the buses are pretty bad at Port Orleans and Caribbean Beach because there's more stops.
Yeah, the more stops there are at one hotel, the worse it gets.
You don't get that one stop that you get at the Port Orleans, and but I often recommend they're a little closer to the resorts. Resorts. They're a little closer to the parks.
Yeah.
Than the Valley, but
it does cut down your wait time a little bit.
Right. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Would be the Swan and Dolphin.
Can I actually mention one more moderate?
Oh, yeah. Mention the Coronado Springs.
Yeah, the Coronado Springs. I was talking to my roommate. She stayed there before, and it's pretty much the same thing, but except the transportation is a lot easier there because they do have a dedicated bus, and it just makes a stop all around the resort. Yeah. So that's nice. They go straight from the resort to wherever you're going. And she stayed in the front section of that resort because it's a pretty big resort. Again, and she said that they were great. The standard rooms were great, easy access to the bus and everything. They have a great pool with a big waterfall feature, which is fun for the kids. And the food court is good. It's kind of like got a Mexican style cuisine, and it's fairly large. It's easy to get a seat, that sort of thing. And it's pretty quiet over there. And there's it's a convention resort, so there's lots of convention space. Right. So it has kind of like a ghost town around there. I think that kind of feeling. The only thing she mentioned, though, which I haven't seen at many resorts, but I bet you they're over at the Port Orleans too, is the insects, like the spiders. So be careful. Like anywhere where there's lots of grass and trees, the bugs are there. Just
that's one thing Mama says. Don't ever walk off the path.
No, it's not a good idea. You never know what's lurking in there.
Don't take a shortcut because you might see nakes. I think the kids used to say nakes. You don't want to meet up with a snake. No. Snake, right? All right. Yeah. Very good. All right. I know you're a big fan of the Swan, Lindsay.
Oh, I love the Swan.
What do you like about the Swan? Now, the Swan is not actually a Disney-owned resort, but it's right there in the Epcot area. Yes. Between Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. And it's a big resort.
Yes.
conference area. Dolphin and the Swan are right across from each other. They're humongous.
Mm-hmm.
But what did you like about the Swan?
Well, if I was to compare it to like another resort somewhere else, it's a lot like the hotels in New York City, like the nice hotels. It's a lot like that, just like those high-rise hotel buildings.
It's like a deluxe, right?
Yeah, it's like a deluxe hotel, basically, like that you get in the city sort of thing. The location is unbeatable for Epcot sort of thing. I think that's just saying because I don't like the boardwalk villas. So the next best thing is obviously going to be the Swan and Dolphin. That's where I stayed, the Swan. But it's very classy, simple architecture and stuff like that. It's got boat access to Hollywood Studios and obviously to Epcot. And the beds are known for being some of the most comfy beds on all over the property. So, and they weren't kidding; they really are fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the book here, and best priced location on Crescent Lake.
Yeah,
so you get a pretty good price, I think, compared to some of the deluxe Disney places.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a try. It doesn't have all that crazy Disney theming either, so it's mainly like if you want to escape from Disney all the time, like hardcore Mickey in your face sort of thing. It's a nice option.
Interesting comment they make here. Architecture that was on the cutting edge 25 years ago, now it seems a little bit outdated, and I don't really agree with that actually.
I mean, I can see where it is. Just as far as the colors go, the color scheme is very like 80s.
I guess so, but I don't notice. I think it's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
one of the strengths says it's got impressive public spaces. I think that's true. Yes, it does.
They're very pretty. They're very beautiful. Very your standard classy hotel.
But you will see a lot of conventioneers because that is the main convention area.
Yes.
If that bothers you, I don't know why it would. They don't bother nobody.
And also, also great dining, just a walking distance away. Not only just in those two hotels, but also on the boardwalk.
Right. Absolutely true.
And of course in Epcot.
Great areas to walk around. Love the boardwalk area.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it really is.
I fell in love with that area right away. Okay, that's the Swan and Dolphin. Really, the same. They're really kind of the same.
They're pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about deluxe. The Polynesian and Contemporary are the two that we've stayed at. Well, of course, I should put in the Beach Club and Yacht Club. Of course, I've stayed there. Let me talk about the Yacht and Beach Club. I stayed at the Yacht Club by myself one time. That was a big improvement for me because now I was at the conference, walking distance to all the conference areas from the Yacht Club.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just so beautiful. I love the beach theme, the nautical theme, I guess, if you will.
It's definitely more nautical than beach theme. They're two different things.
Yeah, okay. But, when you talk about the Yacht and Beach Club, you're talking about the pool, which is the best pool on property, right?
Yes.
And everyone will tell you that. That's not just my opinion. It's got the sandy bottom. It's kind of like
it got a reputation for sure.
Yeah, and even the book here goes to that and says that it's kind of like its own little water park.
Yeah.
Of course, it's location. You can walk. I'll never forget the time that we stayed at the Beach Club the first time. And I think we were like on the third floor, but you walk down out the door and through a little gate and you're right at the back entrance of Epcot.
That's so cool.
It was so awesome. I mean, that was the first time I went, wow, location.
Yeah. You can't get closer to a theme park than that hotel. Honestly, the rest of the parks you have to drive a little bit or something.
Yes, probably,
you could literally walk right into a park.
And it's not a bad walk over to Hollywood Studios. It's a nice walk along the...
No, it's a nice walk. And if you don't feel like walking, there's a boat. So
yeah. I even liked in the Beach Club, we used to like to get our meals in there. They had a nice egg sandwich that was like a big croissant with a big hunk of egg. And ham or something, egg and ham and cheese. And that was really good. Mom would get... they used to have yogurt parfaits. I don't know if they still do that.
I remember her talking about those, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love the beach theme. I love the Cape May kind of theme. We're big fans of Wildwood, New Jersey and Cape May, too. Yeah, that was a real struggle for us when we were looking at DVC, whether to buy as our home resort Bay Beach Club or Bay Lake Tower, which we'll talk about next. All right, let's talk about the Polynesian. And now you're really
brand spanking new Polynesian.
I think I'll give you Mom's kind of comments, and I think she gives the Polynesian really her favorite resort on property. She says she gives that a little bit of an edge, although she loves the Contemporary too. It's pretty close for her, but Polynesian gets the edge. I think she says it's very immersive. I put that in capital letters. She loves the lobby, the Tambu Lounge, the Dole Whips, the tiki torches.
She loves anything tiki.
She loves everything tiki. She loves the Hawaiian theme. The tiki torches at night that are lighting your way. Beautiful atmosphere at night over there.
Beautiful ambiance.
Ambiance, yeah. The you took it right out of my. She loves the Hawaiian music. You got a boat over to Magic Kingdom. Of course, you're in the Magic Kingdom resort area. And I was thinking about this when we were staying at Pop Century, but we went over to the Grand Floridian for a drink. I just, I was sitting there comparing. I was kind of comparing my mind. What it would be like to stay here as compared to Pop Century, and you just get that extra ambiance and just hanging out.
So much more relaxing.
Yeah,
it adds another level to your vacation.
Right, you've got a place to really hang out and really enjoy the resort and all the things that resort provides for you.
Yeah, it's hard to describe until you've really experienced it.
That's a good way to put it.
It really does add something. It's not something that you can really quantify.
We love the restaurants at the Polynesian.
Oh, do we love the restaurants at the Polynesian? Not just the sit-down table service ones, which I actually did twice this month already.
I'm kidding. Your voice is really weird now. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
Anyways, it's Disney.
Well, let's talk about Bay Lake Tower.
Okay, are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about Bay Lake Tower.
Am I recording? Yes. We had a little technical difficulty there, but we're back. We love to talk about the Bay Lake. Well, this is kind of the DVC, too. We got to talk about the Contemporary. I guess we can combine it. The Contemporary is great to stay at.
Basically the same thing.
Okay. Well, the DVC is not the same. I think it definitely takes you up to the creme de la creme, where you're staying at a deluxe, but you got 1 and 2 bedroom options besides the studio, right? And you've got laundry
in the room.
In the room,
amazing.
And you've got full kitchens, full. The master suites are amazing.
They are unbelievable.
I really. In my whole life, why can't I have a king bed?
I know.
I have such a small bedroom here. I mean, you can't even open the door and you hit the dresser in my bedroom at home. I could live at the Bay Lake Tower. Seriously, right?
Yeah.
2 bedroom, and it's just so awesome. I love being able to bring 9 people. I mean, that was a huge thing for me, that we could share the experience with more people.
Yeah, except I get downgraded when when we have 9 people.
Except when you slept in my king bed when you were feeling well.
That was not my fault.
And then I slept on the what is that chair thing in the family room. The family room's got a pull out queen bed and a chair thing that pulls out to a bed. I think it's actually I don't have a problem with it. I can sleep fine on that thing. But I really love the master suite, the bathroom, the rain shower.
That shower is unbelievable.
Yeah, I've never used the hot tub in there. The little.
I have, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've used it many times.
Oh, really?
Great.
Did you?
Yes. It's great.
So the room is just outstanding. Like Mom said, there's she loves the 1 and 2 bedroom. The studio, she said, was okay. It's no big.
Yeah.
It's actually, I thought you'd think it'd be a little better. It's got sort of a little kitchenette kind of thing there, but
it was still good though. It was better than a lot of resorts, honestly.
Well,
Still up there.
But of course, you've got the location that's walking distance to Magic Kingdom. 5-10 minute walk over there. Mm-hmm. The pool is good. Let me read off some of Mom's favorite things. She loves the modern design of the contemporary Bay Lake Tower. She loves the views. We've had some amazing views from our room to see all of the Disney World. Really?
Yeah, really. That one room.
You can see Epcot. You can see Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. You can see the monorail going. You can see Magic Kingdom. And never a bad view. You got the Sky Bridge, which is really cool. You can lounge over there from your resort over to the Contemporary, where you can walk over there for just hanging out. She loves the Outer Rim is the lounge over there. We love the smell, which we have bought the infuser.
Yes, we have, and it's awesome. I miss it.
Bring that smell home.
But I could just go to the actual resort though. So.
She loves the opportunity to do laundry. And whenever, you don't have to pack as much stuff, and you can just throw a load in there. It's very convenient. You can. She loves watching the monorail. I think I might have said that. The shops. She loves the shops. There's lots of good selections. Little shops in Contemporary. Yeah. She was really impressed when she was able to exchange. I think was it your suitcase?
It was my suitcase.
Yeah. Even though we bought it, I think we bought it for Christmas for you, right? And then when we brought it down there was a problem with the zipper. And they exchanged it for us.
Yeah, no questions asked.
No questions asked. And we had learned that when we were over at Mouse Gear. And the guy said, you know what? I bet if you go into one of those deluxe resorts in one of their shops, they'll probably exchange it. And they did. That was very cool. Keep up that Disney reputation. The Contempo Cafe. We like that.
I love the Contempo Cafe, honestly. They have, and I've seen this served at other locations now, but they have like a Mediterranean pizza flatbread. So good.
Yeah, I think you're getting, the atmosphere is just amazing at all these deluxe resorts.
It's so calm, too. It's not like it's crazy. It's a little bit crazy in the Chef Mickey's, but everywhere else it's really great.
And that would, even the time we've spent at the Animal Kingdom Lodge or the Wilderness Lodge, I would say. I've never stayed there, but same feel.
Yes. Very laid back. Nice.
I'll put a couple of negatives out there from Bay Lake Tower. We had a bad bartender at the Outer Rim. Kind of rude.
Every time I've gone there, it's
the same guy?
Bad. Yeah, it's the same dude.
I don't like that. I had that one time at the Polynesian, actually, when we stayed there years ago. It's like, really? It's like, this is... he was upset that I didn't have... It came to like $5.06 or something. It's like, I don't have the change. Dude,
because I carried the change around with me all the time.
It's like, I'm dropping $5,000. You really give me a hard time about 5-6 cents. I was a little bit offended.
Yeah.
The buses should be dedicated. You got to go over to the Polynesian and pick up people.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's not cool.
Sometimes the buses are not that great there. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes whatever. The good news is you don't have to take very many of them.
It's true.
Although they had times when the monorail was shut down. You had to take a bus to Epcot.
It's happening a lot now, actually, with the renovations on the monorails.
Yeah.
They're down a lot, actually, the monorails, all of them. I've encountered it a few times already.
Well, I think, Lindsay, that's it. I got it. I think we covered it all. That was a lot.
It's a lot of hotels.
A lot of good information there, I hope, for people. You all right?
All right.
You falling over? Sounds like you're falling over.
It's my bed.
Just like Pop Century. No, that's what Pop Century beds sound like.
Yeah, if you want to hear what it sounds like, that's what it sounds like.
It's not the king-size bed at the Bay Lake Tower. No. All right, Lindsay, thanks for joining me. I'm glad I got this out of my system.
All right. It was very fun. Thank you.
It was fun. Thanks for all your experiences. And, guys, you can be a guest on our show, too. We love having guests on the show. And you can do a trip report. You've got a great idea for a top 5 topic and you want to chat with us about it, just contact me via Twitter at Geekin on WDW or email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. We love chatting it up on Twitter and Facebook and the email. So please contact me if you got any questions. If you're planning a trip and you want to get our opinions, feedback, some advice, hey, try me out. I will do my best, and I love that. We like getting your best time out of Disney World. Go to my contact page on the website, geekinonwdw.com/contact-us. Just go to the webpage, check around. You can support us by retweeting and share our feed from Twitter and Facebook. Let your friends know about our show. Go out there and do a 5-star iTunes review for us. It's greatly appreciated. And we like to do our community shout outs. And we'll call them out whenever we can on the podcast. Thanks for going geeking on WDW with us. We had a great time. I hope you did too. Lindsay, have a great week at work.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night. Push my record button. Okay. I got an intro.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll laugh.
Yeah.
Very good. Can you wait like 2 seconds? I'm
Yeah.
just going to change my microphone port.
Okay. Hello, Lindsay. Oh, I'm getting feedback.
I know, because it was on my laptop for a second.
I'm hearing me back.
Hold on. I need to change the settings. Just
hold on. Technical difficulties. I don't want echo back from me.
You won't. It's because you're coming over my laptop speakers right now.
Okay.
Just give me a minute.
Straighten me out, daughter geek.
Better?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I think that's better.
Yep, because it's not coming out of my laptop anymore.
Right.
I plugged it into the microphone so that I can hear myself.
Ready?
Yes. Okay. It must be weird hearing only half of my conversation.
Yeah, I know. It's like I want to hear the rest. But...
You can listen to it. It's free on iTunes.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, hey. You just got me recorded talking to my roommate.
No, I put you on pause, but now I'm recording you.
Oh, okay.
All right, you ready?
You should just leave it on next time. We have weird conversations.
Yeah, right. Leave it for the bloopers. Okay.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. What did you do to your microphone? Sounds like a hairdryer's going or something.
Oh, you know what probably is? My fan kicked in on my computer.
Oh.
You hear it now?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, I hear it too. That's not me.
What?
That's not me. I hear it too.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Hello?
Hello. That's a little better.